We're back with another season of Stitch Fix. It's been a minute since I had a fix from Stitch Fix, and what better time than as we get ready to start the beginning of spring. I don't know what's in this box, so I'm assuming it may be spring. It possibly may be maybe some transitional pieces. I really don't know. We're gonna get into this and see what my stylist picked out for me this time. As we've discussed in the past, Stitch Fix is a subscription clothing service where you have a stylist that from a profile you have created of the things you'd like to see, the things you wear, the things you don't wear, they create a curated box of 5 items for you. There are shoes and clothes and jewelry and all the things that we need in this fashion world of what we would put on our bodies. That's available to us on Stitch Fix. There is a subscription fee of $20, and that amount is deducted from the items that you keep. Should you not keep any, then ultimately that fee is for the stylist curating your box, the shipping to you, and the shipping back. So that one fee either covers your shipping and your styling fee, or you also get credit for the items that you purchase. Should you purchase all 5 items, there is an additional discount. I'm saying additional. There is a discount for that purchase. It's 25% off the total. You decide the price of your items from the lowest possible to price doesn't matter to me and all of that. So it's a very fun experience, as well as it's great for people who don't like to go shopping or who don't feel that they pick out things that can be paired well with other things or that go together. It's a great experience to receive your fashion items. Without further ado, let's get into the fix. I can see that their logo is a bit different than it was during our last season for Stitch Fix. So that's just a little different, as well as the colors. But anyway, so there are 5 items, and it looks as though all 5 of my items are clothing items. I have gotten shoes in the past, jewelry in the past, handbags in the past, in addition to clothing. So let's see what's in here. First, this is a very good stretchy weight. So the first item is this blue knit mock neck top. Let's take out the list of items as they are mentioned here. This is a drape front knit top in the color navy. As we can see, it's slightly cinched on one side, which is very cute, as well as it's still not too tight at the bottom. So it can give you that little bit of more of a tapered look without being so tight, I think. However, this spandex has a little bit of tightness to it, but I think overall it is definitely a top that I would wear and an item that I would consider keeping. So we just have to see what the price looks like. So next we have this Fortune Ivy Milan 2-pocket blouse in the color ivory. It's a button down with an open V-neck. Again, it's in the color ivory. As we can see on the back, the hem comes down a little. As the front is raised, so it's easy to go inside of a pair of pants, and you can leave that back just hanging if you'd like. Or you could just keep the whole thing out if that's how you prefer. You could dress this up or down. I could see this with a pair of jeans, as well as a pair of slacks, as well as a pair of punty pants. I think it's P-O-N-T-E pants, like a pair of pants that are kind of the pants that are knit, that give you a little bit of space. They're not quite leggings, but just a little more weight to them. Next we have, so looks like I've got mostly tops and 1 pair of pants. So this is Market & Spruce Molly Ribbed High Neck Tank. This feels like it's very good quality. If you've seen some of my other videos and even just me talking in a vlog, there are tanks at Target that I love that come in all the different colors. And so this tank seems to be very similar. I can definitely say it's likely, you know, of course, a little more designer than Target. So it is a stronger quality, or better quality, I guess you would say. It's a more less giving type of fabric. I assume this is cotton, doesn't really say, but this is nice. Definitely something I would wear. I realized though I have 2 of the black tanks from Target, so I don't need this one. So it just depends on my total discounted box price, whether or not I would keep this. Ooh, next, this looks like something that I've been eyeing. Well, similar. So this is the pink Nada V-neck sweater in the color beige. I think this is cute. What I've been looking at are sweaters that are a full zip. So this kind of gives that look. It's definitely not fitted, which is nice, right? Again, something you could dress up or down. You can tuck the bottom hem or leave it out. Same with jeans or the various types of pants that I previously mentioned. And then the last thing, pair of pants. All the talk that I just said about all of the different types of pants that you could wear. So these are wide leg. I really believe Stitch Fix is trying to get me into wide leg. I haven't been a wide leg lover in the past, but I really love this color. I love green. And I do think each of these tops would go with these pants. So these are Studio Blue Dawn wide leg utility pant in the color dark green. I'm surprised they didn't say emerald or forest green or something, but it just says dark green. And they are wide leg at the bottom. And I would assume this is probably going to be ankle length. I can say I am not against the wide leg as much as I do not like high waist. This doesn't say that they're high waisted, so we shall see how this works out. Okay, so I am going to try on everything and show you all how they look, and then we're gonna talk prices. As I said, I do think all of these tops can surely be worn with jeans. So that's this one. I am also mentioned before, I'm not a fan of mock necks, but I do like how it looks. I think it's actually pretty cute. This would be a great outfit for church. This is a skirt that I got in a fix last year or the year before, one of the two. So this pairs well together also, and I would wear this to church. So this one I said could be worn in or out, where the shirt could be tucked in or out. I don't think I will wear this shirt out. One thing would be possibly to leave the buttons open, but I don't know if you could tell, but this material is very soft. Like I would leave it open with something like with a linen blend shirt or all cotton, but it's something about this, as the name said, it's a blouse, so I wouldn't leave it out like this. However, we can only tuck the front, leave the back out. I don't know about that. I probably would tuck it all around and just slightly have it fold over. And more so even with slacks. So if I had on slacks or some other type of pants other than jeans, I definitely would have to tuck. So, and you can even, tuck fully, leave one side out. But overall, it's a very nice feeling blouse. And it's another one though, because of where it comes here, I would like a smaller size. And even here, I would like a smaller size. Again, if I could wear it open, it would be fine. And I could. You can't see the material up close, but to me, it does feel more like more of a blouse than just a shirt to where you would just leave it open. And that's just my opinion. But this can be worn in a myriad of ways, just like the other items that we've seen. Here's this shirt with a different type of pant, larger pocket, a little less fitted, loose, wide leg. So it kind of goes with this, but maybe I should pull it out just a little more. Again, I definitely need a different size. Overall, this entire fix has been a good fix. My stylist did very well and I like the pieces. I hope you like them as well. And if you're interested in giving Stitch Fix a try, please use my referral code here, as well as I'll leave it down in the description box. So let's talk prices. Overall, I am excited about this fix. I think everything in there did fit my style. Some of the items were a little too big, so if I were to keep them, I would exchange for a different size. I have on the final item that I didn't share in that try on, and that's this tank. I expected that it would fit well, it would look well. I really do like it. So this is that last piece, which is just a simple black ribbed tank. So I'll start there, and I think it's actually the first thing on the list. It's not the first thing, but I'll start there. So this is the Market and Spruce Molly ribbed high neck tank in the color black, and it's $29. Next, we had the draped front knit top. That's the navy blue. It's the cheapest item. Ironically, it's cheaper than this tank top and it's $17.97. I really did like it. As I said, I'm usually not a fan of mock necks, but I liked how it looked and it was good quality. It actually even had its own lining underneath, so that was pretty. I think that's pretty cool because I typically wear a tank top or some form of top underneath all of my outer tops, so it was good to have that there and I don't need to wear a tank top. Moving on to the Nadia v-neck sweater. I really like the sweater. That was the first thing that I tried on, and it's $49. Then we're gonna go on to the white blouse. They're saying white, I'm saying it's off-white or beige, but in either case, it's also $49. And then the last thing, the Dawn wide leg utility pant in the color dark green. I do like these. I still have them on. They are $69. So the grand total, $213.97 with the 25% off discount of $53.49 would make my total, if I purchased each item, $160.48, which I feel is not bad for all of these items. They are great items to add to a wardrobe. I can definitely see myself wearing all of them. So my least favorite of this fix, I would have to say, is that blouse. Even in a smaller size, it is not the item that I would go for. However, I can see myself wearing it. So if I were to purchase this box, I would be okay with it, and it is an item that I would wear. So am I going to purchase this fix? I think so. I'm still undecided, but I think so. In either case, I hope you enjoyed today's Stitch Fix try on and sharing of the items that I got. The referral code will be in the description box. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.